morning. I'd like to welcome everybody on behalf of the Bolles School to our first college athletic commitment ceremony of the year, first of 3 ceremonies. Obviously, it's a big day for these 15 young men and women sitting up here. It's a culmination of their long-time dreams and result of a lot of hard work, dedication, both in the classroom and in their sports fields. Obviously, a big day too for the parents, the teachers, the administrators. The whole school is very proud of these young men and women as they commit to life beyond the Bolles School and expand their horizons. So we got a big group this morning. Just again would like to welcome everybody, congratulate everyone that's up front here. And at this point, I'm going to turn it over to Coach John Sokovich, our swim coach.
Thank you all very much. First of all, I'd like to thank the parents because without you, the parents, we don't have the athletes here, as well as the faculty and staff of Bolles. Without the school support, the parent support, none of us coaches have the jobs that we have and the athletes that we're able to produce. So thank you very much, faculty, staff of Bolles, and parents. I'd like to congratulate all the athletes here. This ceremony is a tribute to their hard work, long hours, and sacrifices in their disciplines, whether it's at the track, the field, the pool, the dedication that they bring to their sport day in and day out. So athletes, congratulations to all of you. The swimmers on this stage are athletes that have led through their exemplary work both in and out of the pool. In addition to the long hours in the pool, as Mr. Ferrace told the athletes yesterday, every time he walks by the pool, he always sees them in the pool. So they're in there quite a bit. Their efforts in the classroom, these guys are leaders that have taught our younger swimmers the importance of what they do each and every day, as well as the uniqueness of being a part of the Bolles swimming family. I'd like to introduce our athletes that are signing today. At the far end is Chloe Miller. She will be receiving a scholarship to Georgia Tech. She is a team captain for us this year. Chloe moved from Georgia middle school to be here and swim with us at Bolles. She also helped lead the charge in the final few events at the state meet to help pull away from the second place team that was ahead of us for a while. With her 3rd place in the 100 backstroke and 2nd place in the last relay, which pretty much put the cap on the keeping that trophy here in Jacksonville. Next to Chloe is Olga Laptiva. She is receiving a scholarship from NC State. Olga is also one of our team captains. She is a boarder from Russia. In the 100 breaststroke, her hatred of getting beat propelled her to a 2nd place finish over one of her big rivals. The girl beat her in the morning, and she was not going to let her beat her at night when it really counted. So her points there were obviously instrumental, as well as Chloe's and the rest of the girls in, again, keeping that trophy here in Jacksonville. Next to Olga is Manu Andrade. She is receiving a scholarship from FSU. She is a boarder from Brazil. She is part of 2 relays at this past state meet that placed 2nd and was part of 2 individual events that scored in the top 8. Manu was our first individual swimmer at the state meet. Her excellent swim in the morning kind of helped get the girls fired up and get them believing that they could win and swim very well at the meet. On the guys' side, leading off with Cuba Korek, who is receiving a scholarship from Iona College. Cuba is a team captain, as well as a boarder from Poland. He is a part of the 2014-15 men's national high school team champions. When he's not swimming during a meet, you can find him at the end of the lane cheering for his teammates, as well as getting the other teammates to cheer. He's probably our loudest cheerer, so you can always hear him. Next to Cuba is Tyler Rice. He is receiving a scholarship from NC State. He is also a team captain. He's been with Bolles swimming since he was at least this tall, 10, 12, 15 years it seems like. He is also part of last year's National High School Team Champions. He was on 2 relays that scored 1st and 4th place nationally. He led our state meet team this year with an individual win and 3 relay wins at states. And next to Tyler, last but not least, is Wiley Watson. He will be a preferred walk-on at Penn State. He is also a team captain. He started out here as a boarder. He's from Miami. He is also part of last year's men's National High School Team Champion. He was part of a relay that scored 1st nationally. This past state meet, he was on 2 relays that won, as well as 2 individual events that he placed at the state meet. So congratulations to the swimmers. And next up is Tony Ryan.
I was told to keep it short, so I'm just going to thank John for thanking everybody. Okay, and we will move on to our 2 girls, cross-country and track runners. So we'll start with Mackenzie Wilson. Mackenzie, you can wave to the crowd so they know who you are. Mackenzie is going to attend Northwestern University in the Big Ten. She's going to be going there on a cross-country and a track scholarship, so we're very excited for her and for that. We're also really happy that Mackenzie chose to come to Bolles in 9th grade, because she really was a big part in changing the culture of this program. A team that had always been competitive at the state meet level, sometimes winning, sometimes not, maybe 2nd or 3rd. But since she got here, she really brought some very positive energy, a lot of hard work and dedication that rubbed off on the rest of the girls and brought us from where we were to being the best team in Florida in cross country. During her time at Bolles, Mackenzie has won 2 state individual titles, 2 runners-up, numerous all-state awards, member of our girls 4x8 relay team that won 2 state titles, and a major part of 5 state championship teams in cross country and track. She's been an excellent role model for our girls during her time here. She is going to be missed next year, we know that. But we're also excited to watch her continue her athletic career at the collegiate level in a great conference, in a great university. And she's just going to have to get used to going from being a bulldog to a wildcat. Next up, Suzanne Danheim. Suzanne will be attending George Washington University in Washington, D.C. She will be a recruited walk-on, and from speaking to their coach, those spots were very far and few between and very hard to get, so really excited that Suzanne is going to be able to move up to that next level. Suzanne has been part of our cross-country team since she was in 7th grade, and it has been a pleasure and sometimes quite an experience, as my gray hair will testify, watching Suzanne evolve from a young middle school runner to a great high school runner and a wonderful young lady. I also had Suzanne in class and I was her advisor, so I've definitely put my time in there. This past season especially, Suzanne has really stepped up. She had a great track season, running a personal best of 5:14 in the mile, making all-state honors in track, and then taking up to an even greater level in cross-country, finishing 10th at the state meet, which is really hard when there's about 250 girls on the line. She had a great season, and like Mackenzie, has been a really big part of our girls' 4-in-a-row state championship team. We're going to miss her next year. She brings a lot of positive energy and great leadership to the team, but we're also going to look forward to following her at the collegiate level, where she'll be competing in the Atlantic 10 Conference. Okay, so that's Suzanne Denham and Mackenzie Wilson, girls cross country.
really bad, Coach, I gotta be honest with you. But I'll get even, I don't forget. Congratulations to everyone up here and to their families. Thank you all for being here. This is a historic day for the Bolles basketball program with 2 Division I signings and more to come before the end of the season. I can't even begin to tell you how proud I am to be here today with these 2 fine young men. First is Jonathan Dwayne, JD. I gotta tell you, JD, your hair is looking good today. Believe it or not, up until about a year ago, JD was still deciding if he wanted to play baseball or basketball. It speaks volumes about what an incredible athlete he is. And when he chose basketball, which we are so glad you did, JD, his talent developed so quickly that he was immediately on the radar of several college scouts. I am proud to announce that JD will be signing with the Air Force Academy on a full scholarship. Congratulations. Next, Colin Smith. Come on, Colin, give me that $1 million smile. Come on, man. Did you hang out with Coach Ryan this morning? All right. Who from the day he started playing with us has been a valuable asset, not only on the court, but as a fine representative of our program and our school. Colin is what you call a total package, and it is no wonder why so many colleges want him to join their program. Colin has chosen George Washington University on a full scholarship, and we look forward to big things from him in the future. If you have been following scores from this week, GW just beat 6th-ranked Virginia. So what a big win for the program. This is a fantastic program, and the school is a perfect fit for Colin. I also at this time would like, if I could please have the parents of JD and Colin please stand, and their families. You all need to be, you deserve recognition for the support and example you have set for these young men. You are the reason they are up here today. As their coach, I thank you and congratulate you all. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, can we all put our hands together for Coach Deary? Coach Ryan, you taking notes? All right.
That is how you do it. I'd like to thank Coach Ryan for thanking John for thanking all of you. I get to speak about Ari Dixon, who will be running track next year for Princeton. But it's fun for me to look at this table because there's actually 4 athletes at this table who were all state in track and field last year. Between Holly Weber, Mackenzie, Suzanne, and then Ari. It's exciting for us, and I'm happy to see all 4 of them go on the Division I level. Ari will be running for Princeton University in the Ivy League next year. Ari was offered many scholarships to many different places and chose what I think is the best academic institution that was heavily recruiting him. Ari is one of the top decathletes in the country. It's an event that goes a little bit under the radar because it's not competed at the high school level generally. You have to go to national championship level meets during the summer to actually compete in the decathlon. What we do with him during the track season is we use him like a Swiss Army knife, and he is quite literally one of the best athletes that we have in 13 of the 17 events that we compete in at the high school level. He is very competitive from the 100-meter dash all the way up to the 800 meters. And as a former collegiate decathlete, I don't envy the fact that you're going to have to run the mile next year in the college level. You have to run the 1500, so have fun with that. Also get ready for 6-hour work days, which is not uncommon as a collegiate decathlete. I was looking through some results from when Ari was in middle school. And in middle school, there was only 3 athletes at Bolles who earned varsity letters as middle schoolers that year. And it was Ari, who ran on the 4x100 meter relay team. It was Suzanne, who ran on the 4x100 meter relay team. And Allie, who we'll hopefully be talking about up here next year. But it's a testament to
the program and the coaches, and I don't get to spend a ton of time with Ari. When he does 10 different events, he ends up with about 5 different coaches. I get to coach him in some of the events that he did last year at the state level, but a lot of credit goes to his other event coaches who've done a fantastic job with him over the years, including his father, who has also been one of his coaches during this time. I'm very excited to see his success. I'm looking forward to following him over the next 4 years at Princeton University. Congratulations. And a very warm welcome to baseball coach Mike Boswell.
Again, thanks all the parents, faculty, staff for supporting these young athletes up here today. And I get the honor to introduce Ryan Foltz this morning. Ryan is signing a baseball scholarship with Troy University in Alabama, which will be a big change to him because he's a city boy going to a country town, so it'll be fun. But they are a very good baseball conference, very good baseball school. They're lucky to sign Ryan. I think that if he would have waited, he would have had a lot more offers on the table, but he decided early to go to Troy. So looking forward to watching him play there. Ryan joined our program as a sophomore. He was an immediate impact player as a pitcher and as a hitter and outfielder. He will not be pitching for us this year because of his injury, but we will have him as a hitter and a leader on our team. So we're looking forward to having him out there doing that. If you didn't know, Ryan had hurt his elbow this summer and had Tommy John surgery, and he's recovering from that. And he'll be good to go come fall for Troy as a pitcher. So we're looking forward to that. Ryan is the type of guy, when college coaches call, they ask, and I'm not sure that this is the best scenario to ask now, but they ask you, is he a guy you want to go to war with? And he is absolutely a guy I want right next to me if I ever had to go to war. He's willing to do anything and everything to get better, anything and everything for his teammates, and he competes like I wish we had 100 of them competing every day. So Ryan, it's been a pleasure to have you. Still get you in the spring, so one more season. But congratulations to Ryan signing at Troy University. I'd also like to, I got a couple other boys up here that I want to say something about. A couple of my boys that live in the dorm, Wiley Watson and his folks over here, congratulations. Kuba Kork up in the dorm, his parents are obviously in Poland. I get to look after them during the school year. And another baseball player, which he didn't totally give up baseball to be a basketball player. I think basketball picked him, that's the only reason that but he's still a baseball player. Congratulations to his parents, to Dwayne's, JD Dwayne, so congratulations. Ryan, congratulations. Up next, crew coach Brian Little.
Congratulations to all the athletes, the administration, and the staff, as said before. I have the honor and the privilege of speaking on behalf of Travis Kennedy. He's been rowing with the crew program since, I believe, 8th grade year at the varsity level. He's been doing this for a long time. He's been rowing on the St. John's for almost 5 years here, and now he's chosen Boston University to row on the Charles River, which is one of the main hubs of the rowing community up there. He's been a great athlete. He has represented the junior national team the last 2 years. This past year he got to row for the U.S. CAMX games down in Mexico City, where he was very successful in the 8 and the pair this past year. So Travis will be going on to Boston University, and his heights are unlimited towards the Olympics, hopefully. Before I make the same mistake, Coach Tom Collins will be next.
Save the old guy for the end, I get it. And excuse me if I'm somewhat repetitive in what these gentlemen have shared with you. And hopefully my speech is clear. I'm not sure if it's cold hopping on me that's making my throat this tight, or the fact that I realize we're losing two high-impact players to our softball program. Today, along with family, friends, and coaches of Brittany Rayfield and Holly Weber, we're here to congratulate and celebrate these young ladies' athletic accomplishments. Signing a national letter of intent is to these athletes a crowning moment to years of hard work and dedication and pursuing a lifelong dream, and that's a very special thing. I want to begin by congratulating Brittany's friends, coaches, and family, her sister Katie, Michelle, and Lanita. Also want to congratulate Holly's family, coaches, friends, her sister Haley, her brother Ryan, Lori, and Richard. I know you're very proud of your daughter's athletic accomplishments and the fact that they are an example of two very respected student athletes at the Bolles School. Brittany has been offered full athletic scholarship to a few elite programs, but today Brittany's signing her national letter of intent with her dream team on a partial scholarship and will be playing softball for the University of South Florida. University of South Florida is a Division I member of the NCAA and plays in the American Athletic Conference. Because Brittany has played on the Bulls varsity level for what seems like forever since she could crawl, we finally call her pre-K. Brittany has started on a varsity softball team beginning in her 8th grade year, 5 years of success by all accounts. She is one of the most dominant pitchers in Florida and can play defense at most any position. Offensively, Brittany is a force to be reckoned with. In every season since she has started, she's been in the top 10 all first coached offensive categories. As well as softball, Brittany's been on the varsity volleyball team for 5 years and has been heavily recruited for volleyball, but has chosen her passion, softball. It's been that way since she was old enough to hold that bright yellow brown thing. Brittany, what can I say? There are no words to express what you've meant to this program, these coaches, and to me. We're thankful that you've chosen an in-state school and hoping to catch some bowl games. There's no doubt in our mind but that you will find much success as a member of the University of South Florida softball program. Holly's signing a full athletic scholarship with Palm Beach Atlantic University, Division II member of the NCAA, playing in the Sunshine State Conference. Holly's been a standout in our softball program beginning in her freshman year. When I think of Holly, I think of lightning in a bottle. If I could only bottle that up, I'd be a wealthy man. That speed and energy is second to none. Blessed with the quickness of a mongoose, the speed of a cheetah, and the grace of a gazelle, makes for a very special athlete. All area coaches tell me with Holly, it's pick your poison. If you walk her, she'll run the bases on you. If you pitch to her, she puts the pressure on the defense to make the tough play. And if you draw the offense in with her slapping power, she'll knock it over the outfield. She'll leg it out on all 4 bases before they even retrieve the ball. Holly, you're an extremely bright young lady and a very blessed athlete. Like Brittany, Holly, what do we say? I do know I'll miss an infectious smile and that drive of yours. As well as we're very pleased you chose an in-state school. And no doubt in our mind, too, that you will find much success at Palm Beach Atlantic University. Both Brittany and Holly are athletes at the top of their sport. Please put your hands together one more time for both of them. All athletes, please sign your letter of intent.